So Sarah, we're here at the Great Lakes Science Center at the NASA booth here, and so many people are going to want to take photographs or record somehow this once-in-a-lifetime event coming up with the Eclipse. Do you have any suggestions for them or safety precautions?
Sure. First things first is you will most definitely need a solar filter for your camera so you don't burn your camera sensor. So just like your eyes, you need protection. With the glasses, you will need to protect your camera as well. Another tip is you will need to practice. Practice. You only have a few minutes to photograph. And practice focusing on the moon at night so that it can replicate what the total eclipse would look like during the day when it's during totality. Another tip for photographing is you will have to bracket your exposure. So if you're a photographer, you need to make sure you have lots of dynamic range in your images and bracket your exposure. So those are a few.
So a lot of people, everyone, non-professionals have their cell phone cameras, and they're not going to be able to really do a filter or something. What do you recommend to them if they just want to, with their smartphone, take a picture?
Yeah, you could purchase a solar filter or even put the glasses over top of your lens on your camera.
And they have to be aware, looking through a lens can still damage your eyes.
Yes, and that's why when you're photographing, you have to make sure you're not looking through the LCD viewer, or you have to look at the LCD viewer and not through the eyepiece, because the eyepiece doesn't go through the filter. So just look at the back of your camera while you're photographing rather than looking up to the sky.
The practice thing is very interesting to me. I never thought of that, but practicing, like you say, you get one very short window there.
Right, totality is around 3 minutes.
So get used to the camera and the filter and focusing on a distant object like that.
For sure. Practice focusing on the sun's edge during daylight, practice focusing on the moon's edge. That way you're ready and you're not fumbling during the eclipse.
Thanks, Sarah. We're going to practice. That's something I really didn't think about. Definitely have to practice and get all our gear ready. It's really excited. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.